dietitian Hetal, and I'm a qualified dietitian and a holistic health coach. If you're interested in diet, nutrition, health, lifestyle, and fashion, then this channel is for you. Have you ever thought why PCOS has become so common? Like nowadays, if you ask a teenage girl what is PCOS, she'll hand over the list of symptoms, causes, what to eat, what not to eat, all this list just like that. You don't even have to go to a gynaec to ask these questions, right? You don't even have to go to your grandmother's teenage phase or even your mother's. A decade ago, we were not even having this conversation with our mom, friends, or even our gynaec, right? We were not even having this idea about what is PCOS. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you about what is PCOS. I'm going to give you a little story because why not? I love stories. And I'm going to tell you a solution to the problem, the real cause of the cause, right? So we are not going to deal with clinical aspect in today's video, but if you like clinical aspect, if you want to know about diet, lifestyle, everything, just comment down below. I will try to make a new video for you guys. We are going to talk about something unique and different perspective towards PCOS with a holistic touch. Sound interesting? Then let's get started. What is PCOS? PCOS is nothing but the imbalance between your hormones, right? So there are two hormones present in our body. One is male hormone and one is female hormone. When there is an imbalance between these hormones, like androgen levels go up, right? And that's the reason you end up with PCOS. But here, I'm not just talking about PCOS in overall. I'm also talking about the hormonal imbalance, the lifestyle that we have, and what is the belief system that we carry throughout our life, especially throughout your teenage journey, right? So today I'm going to give you a story regarding PCOS. This was the story which I have heard from my holistic coach, my colleague, and I would love to share with you guys. So it's not a made up story, it's a real story. So there was this girl. What should we name her? Should we name her Prisha? Okay. So this Prisha was blessed with lots of love from her mother and father. She was very happy, she was very bubbly, and she was, just enjoying her life. But then after 3 years, she got the news that her mother has delivered a baby boy. So she has been blessed with a baby brother. And she was very excited to meet him. She was very happy to meet him. But then she realized for oneself that the love and affection and caring she was receiving from her mother and father now it's gonna transform to her brother, right? And it was like a tiny thought, but then she got upset. But then again, she changed her mind and she thought that no, it's her baby brother. I have to protect him. I have to teach him everything. So she was kind of excited. As the day passes, when she got her first period, she was kind of depressed. She was not knowing about it properly. So she got depressed and she was feeling disgusted with the look of that, feeling cramps and everywhere and feeling the stomach pain and everything. So she was a little disappointed with the fact that she had her periods. And by that time, her father has now started giving freedom to his son. Like for her, especially if she came after 7, she used to get all the scoldings, and there was a lot of fightings with her and her father. But with her brother, he can come at around 12 o'clock in the night, and he didn't even get any scolding from his father, which was strange. And then she started hating herself. Like she started behaving something different. She started thinking that, oh, my brother gets all the freedom and everything, whatever he wants, and I cannot even go to my friend's house to sleep over or something like that, because she was growing and her father was a little tense about her, teenage phase, because we know nowadays what is the situation going in our life, right? So she was a little depressed and she used to think, "Ki, why me? Why me? Why I'm suffering from this? Why I'm being a girl? I don't want to be a girl. I want to be a boy so that I can, enjoy every time. I can go out with my friends. I can do whatever I want." And she started feeling depressed. She started feeling disgusting about her periods. And soon after that, she got diagnosed with PCOS. So, what is the moral of this story? Can you tell? It's really hard to tell, right? Because we often say that only diet and lifestyle causes PCOS, but it is not true. There are something psychological or psycho-emotional habits that can also create PCOS for you. So that's the reason she got diagnosed with PCOS. When she was exactly started thinking that she is not a female but she is a male, right? It was a different scenario. We have never conquered these kind of situation in our life, but this is true. So the moral of the story is your emotions do play a role in any disease, be it obesity, be it your PCOS, right? If you want to watch a video on weight loss, I'll just give a link somewhere here. You can go check that out. It's also related to your psycho-emotional habits and belief system that you have. So, PCOS has a lot of causes, be it your diet, be it your lifestyle, be it your obesity. It's all related to it. It's all together that create PCOS. But PCOS is nothing but your psycho-emotional causes. There are so many things which we don't even think about. How many of us really like our periods? None of us, right? When we bleed, we just think, "Oh, yuck, this is not good." And we hate period. We hate those 4 to 5 days that we have in our life. But this is the truth. If you start hating your periods, your body starts to think that, okay, she doesn't like period. That means period is or menses or bleeding is something that is going to harm her, and that way your body starts to uh, react to this. How your body is intelligent that it can actually fight against the foreign particles, right? It act as a barrier to those things. And likewise, when when you think about your period being the negative or your enemy, it also thinks that it also starts to think that, oh, period, that means it's something bad that is happening to our body. And it stops that. It stops, or then you have like those infrequent menstruation or irregular periods because of that, because your body is creating the mess between your head. And that is because of your belief system or your thought process, right? The solution to this problem, the one important solution of this problem is that you have to think positive. You have to embrace your womanhood. How many of us do that? How many of us think that, okay, because I'm menstruating, I will be pregnant one day? There are so many women in this country that are suffering from infertility just because they cannot have a good, normal, regular period, right? And that is so unfortunate that they cannot even become a mother. And that is the reason you should all embrace your womanhood. You should all take care of your body. You should eat healthy, eat clean, and exercise. So for me, I don't like working out that much. I don't, usually like working out and, go into the exercise part, everything. So what I like, because exercise should be on a daily basis, right? So what do you like? What is going to be sustainable for you? The one important thing is that I like badminton, I like dance, and that is kind of an exercise for me. So if I say to myself that I like dance and I want to do badminton or something like that, I want to play badminton, then I just go for it, and then exercise की exercise भी हो जाती है, right? So you have to also think like that. You just don't have to go for something that you don't even like, because then you're not gonna do it for the rest of your life. You just have to stick with what you like, even if you like yoga, even if you like walking, jogging, whatever it is, right? Physical activity plays an important role along with the diet. So you really have to play the game where you're consuming good things, you're working out, you're doing everything, and most of all is your positive thoughts that is going to create a good environment inside of your body, and that will show outside too, right? What is the cause of PCOS, or what is the symptom of PCOS? PCOS is nothing but male pattern that is happening, and you have to ask these questions to yourself. Do you like your periods? Do you like the thought of being a woman? Or are you just restricting yourself that, oh, I cannot do this because I'm a girl? Oh, I cannot do that because I'm a girl. There are some restrictions that a man cannot do, and there are some restrictions that a woman cannot do. But we don't have to think about the negative stuff that we cannot do. We have to think about what we can do, right? A simple exercise for you all is that just grab a mirror and look into the mirror and just say to yourself that I love you, and I will protect you, and I will love you always. Can you say that to yourself? Is it weird or is it good? I'm sure that you're finding it weird because it's weird, right? You don't have to worry about that. You just have to think that, okay, this is a mirror, I'm talking to myself, and I love myself. How many of us can really do that? We have also started the PCOS group on Facebook. It's called Nari. I'll give the link in the description. You can just join the group. There, me and my other holistic coaches would be talking about PCOS. There would be a lot of webinars which are coming in. There are lots of posts and videos that we are gonna post. So you can definitely check the Facebook page and you can join there. It's free of cost, definitely. So you can just join and learn what is PCOS and how it affects women, and what things you should change as a woman. Okay, so bye, take care, spread love and positivity.